Hi guys, welcome back to another Let's Play Ahriman's Prophecy. I am Claimer152, and actually my plan today was to go back to the echoey loop. Oh dear, sorry. I was planning on going to the echoey room, or one of the echoey rooms in the library today, but, well, first off, I ended up spending most of the day doing laundry. Lesson 1. Never put off laundry until you have 3 loads to do. It takes like 4 or 5 hours. Sucks. And second thing, it's been really windy all day and now it is snowing. I mean, I know it's January and it usually snows, but it's actually been pretty warm. It started getting cold last week, but there's been no snow and all of a sudden it's snowing like really bad. Anyway, you'll notice went back to Kandar, and I actually stayed at the inn because we were kind of outrified. And I guess in this episode I'm gonna be a little suicidal because being suicidal is fun. I'm actually getting ahead of my playthrough here, so yep. But yeah, guess we better go to, or attempt to go to, Seafall. Yep. Stopwatch. That's just gonna be a running joke because I'm never gonna remember it. But anyway, so let's try to get past Witchwood Swamp. Like, yeah, the priestess in the inn told us to. Oh wow, the sound is really loud here, and it's kind of bugging me. Anyway, those are poisonous frogs, don't touch them. Those creepy guys that are walking around, they're hags, you want to avoid them. Oh, please, please avoid them. They will curse you. And the only thing that can remove curses is a holy tonic, which you can't, well, picked up. If you'll remember, we picked up one with the with the old guy in the Wormwood Pass, but we only have one. Anyway, you'll come across this little town here. This is Witchwood. You wanna know why it's called that? There's witches here. Anyway, this is pretty much the inn right here. She'll offer to let you stay here for the night because the swamp is dangerous after dark, even though it's never really night. And actually, I think there's only one time where it's actually night in this game. But anyway, it's 50 gold. Now, back when I first played this, I thought that was horrendously overpriced. It's not. Later in this game, it'll be way more expensive. But anyway, you get a marsh tea in that one. Honestly, I don't really want to sleep in a witch's house because, well, they're witches. You don't know what they're going to pull off. Anyway, here's another way to come into it. That's the north, and then this way's the middle, and there's a southern way too. But anyway, let's just go explore Witchwood. Some charms protect against curses. Yeah, you can get charm stuff. Yeah, this gal watches out for warns you about the swamp hags. And, you know, they like to curse you. What happens if a person gets cursed? You get really weak, and it's hard to defend yourself or fight when you're cursed. And only Holy Tonic can cure curses. And where do you find it? Got a limited supply here. There's also a hermit in the north who sells it. Yeah, we met that guy. This is... oh my gosh, it's like the twin brother of the poison seller back in Theus. And he likes to dig up graves. It's creepy. And oh my gosh, someone who's trying to listen to the teacher. Wow. And that, students, is how you put wart on toads. I didn't know toads needed warts, but whatever. Their game, their logic. And there's nothing in these. But there is a gal here who's skipping class, of course. I guess if you're a witch, you can do pretty much whatever you want. As long as you make sure, you know, you're careful enough not to provoke anyone else. Anyway, so you're supposed to be sneaky and strong, witches have the ability to turn their enemies into helpless frogs. If you've lost your heckle, cackle, or evil giggle, eat a slice of heckle pie. Nummy. I love this one. The art of revenge. It is best to get revenge before you have need of revenge. But then isn't technically it's not revenge. Anyway, strong curses will sap your powers and leave you defenseless. Don't get cursed. It sucks. Swamp Witch is the most devious in all Witchwood. We won't be running into her for a little while. Okay, and we get a little info about the witching order. How to hex and curse. Oh yeah, Devin, you're getting it. Anyway, you come up here, this is where you go if you want to become a witch. But actually, I'm not going to join one until I see all of the orders, I guess. There's nothing in any of these vats. You witches are so cheap. I mean, what, a marsh tea and that's it? We don't even need marsh tea. Sheesh. I kind of hope I'm not, disturbing anyone in my apartment. It was dead silent for the longest time. It was creepy. Kitty! These brooms actually have to go. They're like flying saucers! Oh, get off this. Thank you. Broom has issues. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty much dead silent in my apartment today while I was doing laundry. I saw one person about, what, 2-3 times? And I've heard a couple of other people, but other than that, there's like no one. So it's kind of creepy. Anyway, you get an Ankh Major, Whoopee. This is pretty much the shop. You know, so let's look at what she has. You know, you can buy marsh teas, aquafolium, Ankh Major, which we just found, Distillate of Almas, which recovers 100% NP, but I actually never get it because I never, you know, use magic that much. Anyway, I'm gonna buy a few holy tonics. I'll probably stock up later, when we go back through the place between Canary and Theus. There we go. Anyway, she has some pretty good, well, yeah, oh. I did not know Talia could get the bone rapier. But it's not an upgrade anyway. She has an upgrade for, Devin and Jack. She also has an upgrade for Talia, but if you'll notice, it's more expensive than the plate armor was, and it's not as effective, or it's a downgrade, so I'm actually gonna buy Devin better stuff. Oh my gosh, I could actually do that. Seriously? Okay, I'm gonna be stupid here. Don't be stupid like me. I'm actually gonna sell some stuff. So we, you know, we have money in case we get ouchified. Because being ouchified is not nice. Guess I could always sell my ruby, but I don't really want to. But anyway, you, look at her odds and ends. She has a poison ring you got. She has charm necklaces, which protect against curses. But you can either have a charm necklace equipped or a poison ring. You can't have both. And the frogs are much more common. So I just like to have the, yeah, the poison ring script. Anyway, notice it says serpent dagger instead of serpent. I don't know whether these misspellings are intentional or not. Looking at the grammar, I'm not sure. But yeah, that improves Jack's attack like way much. So, yeah. Ooh, defensive scythe. This is actually one-handed, so I can equip him with a shield. You'll notice I now have a brass shield. I ended up killing some monsters on the way back from Dunvale, and one of them dropped a brass shield, so whoopee, he has a brass shield. So, yeah. And you go up here. Or is this... Which is evil? Nah. You just like to curse things, you creepos. Except for that old bat who lives alone in the Western Swamp. She scares me. Okay. Scary... hag who lives in the Western Swamp. Let's avoid that for now. I'm late for class. Okay. There's nothing in this barrel. You rip-offs. Now you go here. And there's a kitty! Kitty, 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 kitty! But this is a special... Well, never mind. Anyway, you know how Talia, like in the first episode, said she wouldn't mind digging up graves in other towns? Well, you contemplate digging up the grave with your fingernails, but you can think of no rational reason for doing so. Maybe you should find a shovel. So if we find a shovel, we can dig up graves. That sounds fun. But, yeah, we won't get a shovel for a little bit. Anyway, this is Hilda, the gal in Daryl's letter. That good-for-nothing warlock hexed me with an allure curse. I've been trying to lure him here for revenge. That's witches for you. Revenge, 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 revenge. And having empty pots and suits of armor and flying brooms. They're all crazy. Anyway, here's a warlock who looks kind of creepy. Have you come to train as a witch? We have a bad stigma attached to our profession, but we're quite powerful. I wonder what you did to earn that, bad stigma. But here, there's this cat here that does nothing. It doesn't meow, just stands there. In a sort of creepy manner. Anyway, this is Gabriel. Someone has been stealing broomsticks and toads from our apprentices. Oh, that does sound like a problem. Are we gonna have to fix it? Probably, because we have to fix everything in this game. This really is kind of like, Legend of Zelda in that you fix everyone else's problems. Welcome to Witchwood. Thanks. No, this is Griselda. She lost her magic broom, and she can't go to class without it. Okay, that just says you need a shovel. But what's more interesting is she has a sealed barrel in her house that has a poison ring. Whoopee! Thank you. We might help you now because you gave us stuff. But yeah, that does it for Witchwood. And what you do is you follow this path and avoid the frogs. Come down here. This is the Broomstick Express. It's like the Pony Express. But with broomsticks. Don't go over that bridge yet. You'll probably die. Anyway, what you want to do is get lost, apparently. I'll actually be exploring this swamp more thoroughly later in the game. You know, when we're stronger. And, you know, maybe when we have, you know, some more reasons. Anyway, you come down here, you come over here. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. You eventually come to this nice area. It's all pretty and bright and green with albino snakes. There's this chest here to do a lightning ring. We don't need lightning, we don't use lightning rings. But if you come up here, there will be a house. And if you go to this house and talk to this guy named George. Hello, George. He's thinking of moving to the city because it's too quiet out here. No, never had that problem. Holy, it's like a whiteout outside. Almost, I can see the building next to me, but other than that, it's gray. But let's go raid his house. You find marsh tea, June berries, which is a healing item that we never really got into. You find 750 gold pennies. That was probably his life savings that he was going to use to move to the city. Oh well, we're probably going to end up saving the world. We need it more than he does. That may sound horrible. Would you need me? Oh my goodness. Sorry, snake surprised me nicer. Anyway, you go up here. It's a really pretty view, I will not lie. I love the background. I love the music. Hey, this is Seafall. And, there's priestess here. The water in our blessed by the goddess. It has healing properties. So this is the blessed water the tree spirit wanted us to get. So you fill your jug. And if you drink from it, I think it's plus 20 every drink. And then you go to the Gallon Green. Lady, we have recently visited Duty Shrine. I'm horrified to tell you that someone has destroyed the shrine. We found a note. It said to warn you, and that Ahriman must be found. The Hand of Light has fallen? The Shrine of Duty is no more? Javolda was right. Dark days are upon us. Did you just figure that out, lady? Sorry. So you are those Javolda spoke of. Were it not come to this. The answers lie below, deep within the waterways. Okay. I hear this priestess just asked if you visited her sisters in Mistynfar, which we have. But you go down into the dark depths of the underworld. Woohoo! You'll notice, we need to go down here, but you try. The skeleton stops you, you know. You ask for your death certificate. Well, we don't have one. And, you know. So what is a death certificate? All souls receive a death certificate from a Dark Reaper when they die. Do I need a certificate to pass? Duh. Yeah. How do I get a certificate? I love this answer. Die, you fool. Well, we don't really want to die, because if we die, then I don't think we can get back out. You ask him what he's guarding. It's the entrance to the underworld. There's a pile of bones that you can't search. But anyway, you'll notice this ghost. This is the ghost of Stella. Please help me. What's wrong? I've died a wrongful death. My sister murdered me in my sleep, and is now trying to get my husband to marry her. Is there anything we can do to help? Go to Devonshire and find a man named Herbert. Tell him what I told you. Tell him Stella sent you. I'll give you my death certificate if you'll do this for me. It's the only thing I have left. Okay. So, I guess we better go tell Herbert about, yeah. So, we need to get a death certificate to, continue. So, I guess we will go do that in the next episode. Because, once again, I'm going over the time limit I wanted to keep. Go figure. But, yeah, anyway, I guess I will, go back up to, Kandar. Or I might even go all the way to Theus. I don't know. But, anyway, I will not be here in the next episode. It's not that hard to find your way out. But, yeah, until then, I am Claymore152. Thanks for watching.